The Otway forest is incredibly important for a range of reasons. We've basically become a bastion for a whole range of species that are persisting here in good numbers, that are struggling elsewhere. So it's a beautiful xanthoria grass tree heathland with free draining soils, and also extremely flammable. So there's particular interest from Forest Fire Management Victoria and other firefighting agencies in the area because it presents a risk to the Otway community. It also has extremely high biodiversity values, including populations of long-nosed potoroos and southern brown bandicoots, which are having a pretty tough time of it elsewhere. Understanding the dynamic between fire and predation from exotic pest species and the impacts that that's going to have on some of these threatened species of interest.
This type of forest where it's very dense, we've seen that a lot of small mammals have actually been able to persist because the cats and foxes just don't hunt very well in here, it's too thick. So once the country's burnt, obviously it opens it up. Foxes and cats can move into that area, and the information is sort of suggesting that they know that there's going to be a feeding opportunity.
So what can we do around that time that might reduce that predation pressure and give those mammals the best chance of survival during that critical period when they're really vulnerable? So we're looking at doing more targeted, intensive predator control around that time, pre and post burn. And for foxes that means buried toxic baits, and for cats currently that means on-ground shooting. What we really are trying to achieve is that balance between being able to have an effective burn program so that Forest Fire Management are able to do their burns that they need to do, and being able to protect the native mammals that live in that landscape. So it's really important that we protect what we know is there currently and these strongholds that we've got for them while they still exist.